Happy Sunday, guys, and welcome to the venue live. My name is Roger Ramirez, and this is Houston's first online live performance venue brought to you from R&R Studio. We're in the studio today with MadDabber710.
What up, everybody? How
What's
y'all
up,
doing?
yo? How you doing, man?
Doing good, man.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much. Pleasure
King
to be
Baby
here.
spoke very good things about you.
Yeah, King Baby and I are going to be going on tour later this year, so looking forward to that.
That's what the news are. So you showing me your tour bus earlier?
Yeah.
Pretty badass.
Yeah.
Maybe one day
definitely.
I can step in.
Yeah, of course. In March. When
In
we
March?
Come down in Texas with it.
Fuck yeah, man. All right, guys. So tell us your names and what you do, what you're gonna do here today, guys.
So I'm MadDabber710. I'm going to be playing guitar, singing, and rapping. I wrote all the songs except for the one obvious cover, but wrote all the other songs.
Awesome, dude.
I'm DJ Frank White, one half of the Hip Hop Junkies representing them Clover G's. I'm going to be scratching, playing a couple background beats, you know. That's what I do.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Greg, would you want to share the mic?
You don't want to give it up.
You don't want to give it
My
up.
name is Greg Jr. Brown, and I'm going to be here just pretty much playing drums behind them, playing with these two cats right here. It's been a cool experience, so I'm excited about it.
I haven't
Thanks
seen
for
you in a
having
while.
me. Right?
We played like 2 gigs together, and then you left us.
Right. Well, you know, got to move around, life of a musician. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But here we are again.
Here
It's
we are,
fate, man.
It's going to be fun. I'm excited.
I've been seeing a lot of musicians come through here that I haven't seen in years, and I'm like, oh, what's that?
Nice.
We did a gig like years ago. So, tell us a little bit about your history, man. What do you do, man?
So, kind of a crazy story. I'm a big cannabis activist.
Congratulations.
I spent cannabis saved my life. I spent over 3 years in a wheelchair because of police brutality at a
Oh shit.
at a protest, and I was touring around the country playing blues and stuff. Moved to Portland, Oregon, and went down to Occupy Portland and was interpreting for the deaf there, and got attacked by the police while I was interpreting for the
You
deaf.
interpreting for the deaf?
Yeah.
You know sign language?
Yes, sir.
No
I've
shit.
Yeah.
Bro, you're a man of many talents, bro.
I do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But and then so I spent 3 years in a wheelchair, then used cannabis and massage therapy to get out of the wheelchair. And I'm from Texas, and everybody in Houston can freestyle. So this is my first hip hop album, but I've been doing like blues, funk, rock and roll, soul, touring all over the country, playing a bunch of different shows and festivals and venues all over the place.
Dude, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Well, I'm sorry to hear about the police brutality. That sucked ass.
It's pretty crazy.
But you're well now. You're
better. You know,
better.
not 100%, but getting there.
You're alive.
I'm alive.
And
yeah.
we're happy that you're alive.
Yes, I'm alive.
Because you have a lot to offer, man. You're a badass at the guitar, and
Thank you very
and
much.
vocals are very awesome, man.
Appreciate that.
How long have you been writing tunes, man?
So funny thing is, I didn't pick up a guitar until I was almost 21.
Oh,
and,
okay.
started playing, and I just couldn't put it down. I was hearing songs in my head, and when I was sleeping, I was hearing songs in my dreams, and 90% of the songs I've written have come from dreams.
Yeah.
And just kind of followed what felt like the universe was like, here, this is what you're supposed to be doing. And so started playing and couldn't put it down, and just kept playing and playing. Started writing songs, a couple of years after I picked up the guitar, and just been
Nonstop,
writing and
man.
playing. Yeah, I have 4 albums out under another project, and then I have this album, Texas Refugee, that I just released in November.
It's pretty awesome, man.
Thank you, brother.
My dad, he's a songwriter as well, and
Nice.
he was telling me that he's written songs that he's dreamt. Also, same thing. So, that's cool. And
Yeah.
I can attest for that to be true. you
Yeah.
know? That's pretty
It's
badass,
pretty
man.
crazy.
So, what are some of your influences
They are
growing up?
All over the
Yeah,
place. A lot of blues and funk, like, excuse me, obviously like Jimi Hendrix, Muddy Waters, Lightning Hopkins, B.B. King, but then also like the Doors and the Beatles,
Yeah.
And then Judas Priest, some heavy rock and roll, and then on the hip hop side, Wu-Tang, actually, believe it or not, Wyclef Jean is a pretty big influence on me. Prince is another influence of mine.
Of course, man. Legends.
So, yeah.
So, what got you to pick up the guitar at 21, man? What led up to that point?
I had a bunch of friends that were playing music, and I was, like I said, I was always hearing songs in my head, and I was having all these dreams with songs that I'd never heard before, and I was like, well, I guess I got to learn how to play guitar.
One day you were just like, I'm going to get a guitar.
I got to figure this out.
and so, just sat down and...
told my family I wanted to play guitar, and they surprised me with one for Christmas, and I never stopped playing. Yeah,
that's badass, man.
Yeah,
you got that support of the family.
Yeah. It was cool. My uncle was working in the music industry back then. He was managing Pat Green back in the day. And
well, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, so that's
it's not a bad connect.
Yeah, so I never did any work with him as far as music-wise, but like it's cool. I got to go to those concerts and stuff like that.
Well, that's pretty fucking badass, man.
Yeah. But just started playing and I couldn't put it down. I was playing 12 hours a day for the first 3 years that I picked up a guitar. And I would give up sleep or food or school or whatever I needed to miss out on to make sure I got 12 hours a day is what I did.
Fuck yeah.
So, got me to where I am.
Yeah, dude. The fucking passion, man.
Yeah.
A lot of passion, man. So, MadDabber710.
Yes, sir.
What does that mean? How did you come about that?
So, I was on tour in 2012 or 2013 while I was in a wheelchair.
Oh,
and
okay.
We were in we were in Colorado and
hell yeah, Colorado.
Yeah. And at a show, after this after party in where were we? Grand Junction, Colorado. At this after party, I was taking dabs, and for every dab I took, I would give somebody a dab. And then I just kept taking a dab and then giving somebody a dab and taking a dab, and I gave everybody their dabs, and there was like 20
You were the last
people
man
there.
Standing, right?
And within 30 minutes, everybody passed out. And so or had left, except for my driver. And so I look over at my driver, and he's just laughing. And I was like, what? And he goes, what are you going to do now, MadDabber?
Oh, okay.
And it just stuck. I was wearing the top hat back then, and then it just stuck. And 710 is a reference to dabs. If you turn it upside down, it spells oil.
Ah.
It's
very clever.
It's like the 420 for dabbers.
Dude, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a cool story. So how did you think of your I know you kind of sent me you mentioned something that it was not the
This is the original. Yeah, this is the original sketch of this. T-Dog the artist is the man that did this. He did Snoop's artwork back in the 90s. But T-Dog the artist out of Michigan is he lived in California for a while too, but he's the amazing artist that came up with this.
Yeah.
The armadillo over there is the mascot for Texas Firewater, which is a genetic that BC Bud Depot created in my honor. Mm-hmm. And so I have a genetic of weed in my honor. And it's
hell yeah.
Yeah, it's called Texas Firewater, and that's the mascot for it is the armadillo with the top hat.
It's pretty nice, man.
Yeah, man. But he's an amazing artist. He does. He was actually just featured in Greenleaf magazine. He does a lot of cannabis artwork for all the different strains and different things like that. And he's got art all over the world.
Congratulations, man. You have your own strand.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
That's awesome. Maybe one day I'll be able to partake in you. Is it tasty?
Oh, yeah. And it's strong.
That's badass, man.
Yeah.
Well, dude, congratulations, man.
Thank you very much,
man. So what's been your favorite place? You played everywhere. So what's been your favorite place? I know you probably have a bunch of them, but...
Yeah, some of them, I mean, I love the blues, and I had the pleasure of playing at Buddy Guy's Legends in Chicago a couple times. That was awesome. I played at the Rainbow Room in Los Angeles, which is another historic spot.
Somebody just told me about that the other day.
And so that was an amazing experience. And then like getting to play certain festivals, like I played Seattle Hemp Fest and Portland Hemp Stock to huge crowds, and they're both activism events, you know what I mean, like pushing for legalization of cannabis and hemp, but just to play at crowds that are just packed and everybody's just having a great time, no fights, no problems or anything like that. Everybody's just happy and just great music all the time. Of course,
man.
Venues like that, I've gotten to play and open for some amazing artists, and recently I got to get on stage with Killer Priest from Wu-Tang and with YDB in San Antonio at Paper Tiger when they were in town.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man.
I love me some music.
The shows, man. Dude, I love your hat, man, your top hat. You got a bunch of Bunch of stuff on it.
Flair, if you will.
Yeah, dude. It's cool, man.
Yeah, they're from all over the country, traveling. People.
You're
bring them
loved.
to me. Yeah, I like to have that front and center so people can see that. Sometimes people need to see that. You know
Sometimes,
what I mean?
yeah, of course, man. Bring
All
a
about
smile to
spread
their
the
face
love.
at least, you know?
Right.
Fuck yeah. So, what are you going to be performing for us today?
Yes, I am. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of originals. Doing a lot of songs from the Texas Refugee album. A couple songs that are not on the album, and gonna be having a good old time. It's gonna be doing one cover to close out the night. I won't tell you what it is, but doing funk and hip hop and rock and roll and blues and just mixed all together goodness.
It's awesome, dude. How did you meet these guys, man?
So
And how long have you known them for? Tell us a little story.
I met Greg playing at the Big Easy Social and Pleasure Club, and we
Yeah.
got paired together one night and got to jam. And
Well, Greg plays with
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah,
So
and
he's an
he's
amazing
an amazing
drummer.
yeah, he's an
He's a
amazing
beast.
drummer.
I
One of my favorite
appreciate it.
drummers. You know what I mean?
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Yeah, I missed you after you left, dog. You left us with Angel.
Oh,
Angel's good. Nah, we love
you,
Angel.
Angel. We
Of
love
course,
you.
Angel is a badass as well.
Yeah, he is. Man.
All
He's
those
killer,
drummers,
man.
all
He's
the
killer.
drummers that have been through that band.
There's a lot of Houston cats that don't get any representation, like, you know what I mean. But there's some cats out here, man, that are really, really crazy. So I was fortunate to meet him and hung out and did a show with the Nappy Roots.
Yeah, we got to open for the Nappy Roots.
Yeah, man, it was pretty wild.
Good time.
I can tell you're a good time kind of man.
Yes, I am.
Ever since you came in here, man, we haven't stopped laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good, man. So how did you meet your DJ, man? You're from Austin, right? Or did you come from Austin?
Oh, yeah, I represent Texas, man. All the way.
Yeah, we met through DJ Big Red from Swisher House.
Nice.
And, met. When was that? It was a couple years ago now.
Oh, South by Southwest?
Yeah, it was South by
Product
Southwest.
of South by Southwest,
That's
man. I promise.
Yeah, South by, man. Gotta tell you, you're gonna hear a song I'm gonna be doing. I made last year at South by Southwest with King Yoshi out of Atlanta. I gotta give a big shout out to him. Man, I got some amazing people on this album. Bone the Mac is on this album as well. Yoshi, like I said. I got Jono from Funkatron. Made a couple beats on here. Yeah, we did recorded the whole album at Crown Studios in Austin, Texas during South by. Well, not the whole album during South by, but we started the project during South by, and then came out November 30th.
Nice,
So-
man. So where can people, if they wanted to go and stream your music and just hear you online, where are
Yeah.
you at? Where can they find you?
You can search. I'm on Spotify and Apple and all the different platforms. You can Google it. If you put MadDabber710, all one word, you'll see all my music stuff. And then I got a bunch of other pages under if you just search MadDabber710. I
Social
pop up
media, I'm
everywhere.
assuming.
Yeah,
follow their
MadDabber710 on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. It's at the MadDabber at the MadDabber. And then got a bunch of stuff out there. This album is available everywhere. You can ask your Alexa to play some of these songs, and she'll start playing them. So
Oh yeah?
found that out at my parents' house.
No shit. I'm gonna try that as soon as.
As for Diamonds Are a Dabber's Best Friend, big shout out to Uncle Stoner as well. He does a little cameo on the song Diamonds Are a Dabber's Best Friend. We'll be
Hell yeah.
performing that tonight.
So what you got right there?
So this
Tell us about that.
this right here. I'm gonna give it a little close up. Here, let you put that up there. So this is an edible candy grill made by Brooksy Hustle. He's in Vegas. This is a CBD edible grill. It's got 30 milligrams of CBD in it. Here, hold this for a second.
Uh-oh. Oh, nice. Yeah. Sure you.
It's gonna say something. It's gonna be like. It's actually my first time to have the hard candy one. This is the first time to have the hard candy one. Pretty good. I know. Now I'm all glitter.
You're all glittered up, man. You got some on your amazing beard, bro.
It's sparkling. It's sparkling.
Yeah, dude.
It's all part of the show.
All right, we
All
got
right.
a question.
They're gonna see you on the camera. Okay. Okay. So you said that you're an advocate for cannabis.
Yeah.
Let's say someone is interested in also being an advocate as well. How do you get started in getting involved with legalizing marijuana? What's a good place to start?
There's a bunch of different places. Reaching out to your local normal chapters is always a good place, which is the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws. I actually was on the board of directors of Oregon Normal for a couple of years.
That's pretty badass.
Excuse me, got this big old piece of candy in my mouth. But yeah, so
You have glitter on your nose too, bro. It's tight. Nah, you look like you just came
It's
back
all
from
good.
the strip club.
maybe I did.
You're like, no, baby, I swear it was just an edible.
My friend was laughing about that. The guy that made these, he's like, I've gotten 3 of my friends in trouble. Yeah. All right, but yeah, getting out, writing your politicians is always a good way to start. Spreading education. I mean, the more people that know the truth about cannabis and hemp, the better off we're going to be. I mean, there's no other, like, we have a full endocannabinoid system in your body, just like you have a circulatory system and a regulatory, your central nervous system. The endocannabinoid system helps regulate and helps all your other systems. It helps bring your body back to homeostasis. And so it's the only system, it's like the system is designed to absorb cannabinoids and produce cannabinoids. That's all it does. And then it helps regulate all your other systems. There's no reason whatsoever for there to be illegal cannabis. I mean, it's asinine that they would take medicine like that. I mean, it's all for profit. You know,
Yeah.
It's ignorance and racism, and there's so many reasons that there's prohibition, and none of them are valid. Like, it is time to legalize.
It is time. I agree.
And I mean, just,
agree.
it's past
I agree,
time,
bro.
you know? Like, it's time, you know? There's nothing.
yeah. It's stupid.
There's no, if you're arguing against legalization, there's something wrong. You do not understand the truth behind what you're arguing.
And there are
It's like,
tons of people like that, man, that I
Yeah.
speak to, and it's like, man, like, how?
I was in a wheelchair for over 3 years, and I didn't use any pharmaceuticals. I only used cannabis and massage therapy, and that's what got me out of the wheelchair. That's why I'm able to walk around and dance around and play music now, is because I used cannabis and massage therapy and stayed away from pharmaceuticals. Like,
for pharmaceuticals, man, they will kill you.
yeah, they really will.
They literally will. If they don't kill you because of the pharmaceutical, they're gonna fuck up another part of your body.
It's true, man. It's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Or
to
make you
think
broke.
that- right? It's yeah.
I mean, there's like the whole
Yeah,
there's the whole
man.
monetary side about it that is.
Which, you know, it's crazy if you just let us grow our own medicine and then we can produce enough tax revenue off of that to help bring us out of this deficit that we're in.
Dude.
I mean, seriously, we can grow fuel, fiber, like it's food, fuel, fiber. This plant is the most versatile plant we've ever seen, you know? Like 1 acre of hemp can produce, or cannabis, because it's the same plant. Cannabis sativa is hemp. That's what the scientific name of hemp is. It's cannabis sativa. It's the same plant. The only difference is the level of THC in the plant. And it's when you have more THC in the plant, you get bigger seeds. You can get bigger seeds. You can get more biomass out of it. Like, it just, the plants grow bigger and hardier fiber. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you can get off of 1 acre of land, you can get 20 barrels of diesel fuel, of biodiesel.
Oh shit.
And in Texas, you can grow 3 full crops on 1 acre of land in 1 year. So that's 1 acre can produce 60 barrels of diesel fuel.
Wow.
Like, there's a lot of reasons
And
that
it
they're
also-
trying to keep it illegal.
It also grows faster than trees, so you can use it for paper.
Exactly.
You could save trees.
Exactly.
It grows at a much faster rate.
And it purifies the air better
And it
than
beautif- oh, no
better
shit, I
than
didn't know that
trees. Yeah, It purifies the air better than trees. You can use it for textiles. You can use it for building materials like hempcrete, which actually helps block radiation.
What?
Teach them.
Yeah, bro.
I'm telling you,
Knowledge
man.
is fucking power, bro.
Weed
Teach
nerd.
me, shit. I want to have some
Speaking
good arguments.
Speaking of weed nerd, I
Are
gotta
we
say,
are we writing that down? Have we taken notes?
I do have to say, rest in peace to the one and only, the original weed nerd, Mr. Subcool. He passed on early this month on the 2nd, and just want to say
Yeah, man.
thank
Rest
you
in
for
peace.
everything you did for the industry, brother. I really appreciate it. And going through a lot of deaths lately, and unfortunately, my grandmother is in hospice right now, so dealing with in-home hospice. So
Oh.
having a little bit of a rough time, but it's nice to come out and make some music. And
Yeah, man. Of course. It's
you
a
know,
pleasure to
shit.
have you here, man.
I
Mad
do-
love to your grandma, man.
Thank you very much, brother. I do have to say, I promised my daughters that I would say hello. Hi, Collie. Hi, Lily.
Of course, man.
Thank y'all for watching. How you doing, honey? they're
Family is important, man.
They're up in New York right now, and I've been away from them for about a week now, or almost a week now. So it feels like forever. It's 2 little baby
No,
girls,
yeah.
You know how it is.
Whenever I'm away from my son, I feel the same way. Just love that cuddling, man.
Yeah, right?
And I'm a cuddler. Well, guys, thank you for being here. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, man.
I cannot wait to listen to you play live, and I'm sure this is going to be an awesome performance, just like Soundcheck was.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun.
Yeah, bro. All right, so I'm going to give a couple of shout-outs. Kevin Hamlin and Tune Out Cancer Fest. It's coming up 21st to the 23rd, February at the Wildcatter Saloon. All the proceeds go to Texas Children's Hospital. So go and support, man.
Big up.
Help support the research for cancer little kids, man.
Yeah, that's
They need our
awesome.
help. Always good to help out with just anything with little kids, Ivan Lopez and Rock Animal. Every Wednesday we have a Spanish rock concert here. We
Yes.
dedicate our Wednesdays to Spanish music. So
Nice.
we get bands from all over the state that come and just perform a show, man. It's pretty badass. We're at season 2 of that. Severo Brown and Zona Libre de KPFT. Those guys always send us artists to showcase here. Hank Lamb, 90.1. Dude, thank you very much for sending us artists. And Westone Audio, our in-ear sponsor. Thanks, dudes, for sending us in-ears. They sent us 11 pairs for the studio, which is
Nice.
awesome, dude. Thank you, guys. If you're there you go. He's using them right there. If
I'll
you're
be rocking
looking
them.
for in-ears, guys, go to Westone, the website, type in the discount code that's on the screen right now. It's RR Studio 15. You'll get a 15% discount.
That's awesome.
Go and check them out, man. It's there. I love them. I had never heard of them besides they decided to sponsor us. Well, I sent out a bunch of emails, but they were the ones that decided that they saw the value in what we're doing here and just showcasing artists. And man, there's so many bands. There are so many bands.
And this is an awesome platform, man. I got to really, really commend you on this. This is great. Thank you
Thanks,
very
brother.
much for doing this.
I really appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for taking the time to be here.
Definitely,
man.
definitely.
And hopefully this is not the only time that we're going to have you here.
No, we'll come through.
Hopefully you'll definitely come through. It'll be a pleasure, guys. All of you guys. You're always welcome here, man. Okay, so if you're watching on YouTube, guys, if you're watching for the first time, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us grow. Look for these guys on Facebook, MadDabber710. All of these videos will be linked to his page. So you click on his name and follow him, subscribe to him. Just write him. Tell him how you feel, man. I'm sure you're cool with that, right?
Yeah, definitely. Reach out, say what's up.
Reach out, say what's up. Let him know how your edibles are going, how they're treating you.
Yeah.
he'll have
Hey,
a good
man, those
reply
girls
for
are
you.
dope, though.
If you're watching on Twitter, guys, retweet this event. If you're watching on Twitch, get off the games for a little bit and listen to some good music, man. Let the brain rest for a little bit and just listen to some fucking cool jams, man. All right, guys, so
This is cannabis music.
Cannabis music, man. Hell yeah. Any shout-outs before we start jamming, guys? Any last what's ups?
We'll give a shout out to DJ B Red, man, the
Yes, sir.
OG, man. We see y'all getting better. We're going to make it happen.
Hell
Hip Hop Junkies, man.
Yeah, I got to give a big shout out. DOP, Do Our Part, Dope Records. That's who I released the album under. Thank you very much, guys, for everything you do. Much love to Miss Jill Genetics and all my other sponsors. Custom 420 promos. They're the ones that made my Enjoy Cannabis shirt.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so all the sponsors, thank y'all for coming out. King Baby,
King Baby,
looking
yeah.
forward to going on tour with you, man. Thank you for setting this up for me, brother. This
King
gonna
Baby
be a
is one
good
of our
show.
big partners here.
Yeah, he's the one that set me up with his date.
King Baby is a fucking G.
Yeah, we're gonna be going on tour as direct support for Head P, and yeah,
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, we leave at the end of March, right after South by Southwest. We're doing Nashville, Little Rock, Arkansas, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Fort Worth, Austin, Lubbock, and Gallup, New Mexico.
Nice.
So yeah,
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
taking my tour bus.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good times.
Hell yeah. You got something to say, Greg?
I'm ready to play.
Let's do this.
All right, guys. So we're gonna take a minute break. These guys are gonna go to the booths, and we'll be live. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.